Okay, part two. I was having flashbacks. I had to take my sweatshirt off. I was getting a little sweaty again thinking about it. So here I am in line to Tony's. I have the father and child in front of me, getting ready to go in the bathroom. My hands are in my pockets. I've got one foot down. I've got the other leg crossed in front of it, doing this half clench thing, maintaining eye contact with my shoelaces, sweating. I'm shaking. I'm on the verge of hyperventilating, but it's more of like yoga breathing, not so much Lamaze. It takes everything I can to hold it inside of me. So first, the kid goes in, and he's in there for a while. And mind you, this pizza place is probably as big as my living room, which isn't huge, 10 by 10 room. And here I am, about ready to lose my bowels, with people eating their dinner, probably 3-4 feet away from me. I'm terrified. And I'm waiting and waiting and waiting. And finally, I'm at the point where I'm debating, like, do I just go outside? Do I find a dumpster? My worst nightmares are coming for real right now, because I'm scared that I'm going to lose my bowels and I'm going to have to ask Tony, the owner of this pizza place, if I can use his mop to clean up his floor, because that's what's going to happen. And I'm going to be shitting myself in front of people eating pizza literally 5 feet from me. And at this point, I'm worried, like, I've lost my sense of smell. I'm worried that I am turning people away from their pizza. I'm worried that I'm ruining people's dining experience. Mind you, there's 2 people in front of me, and I think people are still waiting behind me at some point, but I'm too scared to look up. I'm looking directly at my shoes. I'm scared for my life. Finally, the child comes out. He looks well rested. He comes out. The father looks at me dead in the eyes. Says, "You can go if you're going to be quick." And I look at him. I say, "If you're just pissing, just go, because I don't know what's going to happen when I go in there." So, the dog's making noise. So, he goes in there, and I assume he's a marathon runner or something along the matter, because he's got this bladder the size of a camel, and it sounds like he's extinguishing a fire hose through the back of the toilet, filling it up. And I feel like I keep waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. At this point, I'm just like, just hurry up and finish. I don't care if you wash your hands. I don't care what's happening. So he finally finishes. He comes out. I don't say I rush in there, because I'm sweating. I feel like I've got a turtle head poking out, and I'm just not okay at the moment. I slowly, gingerly walk myself in there, slowly pull my pants down, and sit onto this toilet. And I believe the best way to describe it would be unleashing Vesuvius into the bottom of this toilet. I'm almost scared that it's going to pile up and hit me from the bottom. And I have to sit there and take a breath. And I start breathing, trying to assess the situation. And, you know, when those times where you go to the bathroom and you have to, like, stand up, and you stand up, and you're like, no, I still have to go. So you sit back down. So I do that a couple times, and then I start to address the toilet paper situation of where my butt cheeks have kind of pushed together, and I've been forcing this shit inside of there. Now I'm left with this single-ply toilet paper that's 4 inches wide when I have to be cleaning an area that's like 7 inches, 8 inches wide. So I'm just wrapping it. You know, you've done that before. You've been in a porta potty, you just had to wrap the toilet paper. So I have to do this 3 or 4 times. It's like cleaning up a murder scene or crime scene. I feel like Dexter. And I have to, essentially, in between these standing and sitting and cleaning sessions, the bathroom is so small that I can still sit there and reach over and wash my hands in the sink. This happens about 3 times. I've completely forgot about my family. They don't exist anymore. They're still in the limo somewhere. I hope they're prosperous and not thinking about what's happening in this bathroom. So then I feel like I've finally reached a conclusion. And and I am addressing the situation. I look down, and there's one singular stripe on my underpants. And so at this point, I had to make life decisions. I knew I was going to be in a limo for longer. So I either leave New York with one less pair of underwear, or I have to sit in this underwear for the rest of the trip. If I don't wear these underwear, I'm going without a goalie. There's nothing between my butthole and the bottom of my pants that I'm going to be sitting in. So, at this point I have like a moment where I have to decide. And that's when I decided that I am leaving Brooklyn with one less pair of underwear. So obviously we're in this nasty hole of a bathroom, so I take one shoe off, take one leg on my pants, take underwear off of one side, put my pant leg on one side, put my shoe on one side, because I'm not putting my bare foot on this bathroom floor. I've been in here. I don't know what everyone else has been going through as well. So then I go to the other side, and I have to like tuck my underwear down in the bottom of this trash can, and then wash my hands again. So I finally assess the situation. I don't know how long it's been. I could have been on a time warp, could have been 10, 30. I don't know how long it's been. So I clean myself up to the best of my ability. I go out and find the wife and the limo, and they're checking on me, and we sort of talk it out. The kids look a little tired, and we start cruising up and down a few more Christmas lights. We're still supposed to go back and see the Rockefeller tree. I'm just like, I think we just need to go back to the hotel. I am not going to be okay. So the limo driver hands me Tums, acting like it's holy water and it's going to cure me of all my ills. It's not. I'm still just not okay. And I tell him, hey, let's just plan like a bathroom, somewhere you can drop me off like halfway. That way I'd know like, hey, we have somewhere to stop. And he's like, yeah. So he didn't have anything planned. We stopped at like a DoubleTree hotel. I had like hop a security gate and walk to the back of a fancy marble floored hotel room doing the walk of shame. He takes me to the fanciest bathroom he could find after I'd been, hey, I got an emergency. Let me take you to Tony's, the worst possible place. Now I'm marble floor, walk of shame across this hotel lobby. And then, I guess to wrap up the story, we finally get back to the American Dream where our car is, and sure enough, like I got us dropped off at the wrong lot. So the wife and I are like bickering at each other, like, I don't care. Let's just walk to the car. We'll find it. I am still in an emergency situation. We're not we're not in the green zone yet. We're still red lining that guy. Meanwhile, the limo driver just wants to talk to us and like make sure we're okay with the entire situation. And if it gets key chase, I'm like, I don't give a shit. Get me out of here. I need to go to the bathroom. Get us to the hotel. Long story short, we make it back to the hotel. The kids now have running jokes about me pulling a Tony's, or if something is an emergency situation, like, it's a Tony's. That's what we have to do. I'm like, okay, I get it, buddy. Now I'm the running butt of the joke. But tomorrow morning, I'm dropping them off for school drop-off with my new shirt on. Best in town, Tony's Pizza. It'll be a story that none of us forget, and it'll keep getting retold over and over. Please like and subscribe. That's what the kids say. Hope you like my story.